What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got a bunch of stuff to fix in the car and we're heading right back to the dyno. Let's get to it. Not sure if you saw my last video, but I had to fix some leaky fuel rail at a third pump. And that's it. And then we're gonna go again to the dyno. Now check out this contraction here. All right, now I got 3 pumps. These are 3 Hellcat pumps. I believe they're 525. So all the freaking fuel in the world. So hopefully no more running out of fuel in 4th gear. We'll see. All right, so here I am taking the fuel rail out to see what the problem is. Why? By the way, E85 and paint do not go together. Look at that. Eats the paint away right away. Fucking E85. Anyways, yeah, so these are the little bolts that are ripped out. I put it here. That's the only thing that's got threaded on the manifold. Very little. That's not even 1/4 inch, maybe a quarter. Very little threads. And I measure the depth of the hole. This is how deep it goes in the manifold. So I think I need a bigger bolt. So I'm just gonna, I checked here. I checked over here right next to the hole. And as you can see, I still got quite ways to go in before I go into the manifold. So the plan is to drill this a little bit deeper with the same thread. I'm not gonna change threads, just deeper. And yeah, tap it again here and there, and put some reg Loctite on that bitch, and that should be it. You can tell the difference in size right there. So this is you, and that's the guy she told you not to worry about. There you go. That's the new bolt size. I got rid of the Allen head. These things are a pain in the ass, so that 8mm is gonna work a lot better. All right, I think I got this thing fixed. It's all back together. Actually, 8mm bolts right there with a socket head instead of you know, the Allen stuff. Same thing in the bottom, and then instead of having that little bracket on the bottom side to be clean, I put it this time on the top so I can get to it and tighten it up if I need to. So now I can get to all the bolts, no problem. This needs to be functional. This needs to be functional and not, you know, show car and clean and all that stuff. Look what the E85 did to my manifold. Completely crapped all over. You can tell the difference. This is a piece I just painted. This is a manifold. It's all yellow. So I need to get a powder coat. A powder coating is the only thing that stands up to E85 without melting the shit out of it. So eventually I'm gonna get that powder coated. For now, this is gonna do. All I care about is this shit not leaking anymore. I did have a bad injector seal. When it got pushed out and I clamped it back on, it nipped the corner of it and a little piece fell out, so I replaced that with a new seal. So that should be good to go. I had a little bit of a leak here, which I put a new gasket. That should take care of that. And I had a little rubber cap here that kept blowing out. So now I put an actual plug, like a metal plug in there. So that will not be an issue anymore. So yeah, fixing little things here and there. I put my heat shield back on. And ready for the dyno. Alright, we're back in the dyno. We fixed all the issues. So we're gonna go again and try to find a line set soon today. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. So let's hop back into it. Alright guys, so that first pull there was just to confirm that my 3 pumps are working, and it's working. So that's good to go. Air fuel ratio looks good, fuel pressure looks good. So we're gonna put it back on the 37 psi map and do a 4th gear pull to make sure that everything is fine there and no leakings over here and the pumps are keeping up. So that's what you're gonna see next. Alright, so this pull right here was 37 psi. Well, that's not the right graph, hold on. So here is the blue lines. We raised the boost back up to 37 psi. The 890 was the previous run. Last time I was here at the same boost level. But as you can see here at the end, it was starting to go a little bit lean. So now the blue line with the third pump is keeping it where it needs to be. So now we're gonna go ahead and do a run on 4th gear. Alright, so here's my latest pull as the blue line here. This is 4th gear, by the way. This dyno is off by 200 RPMs, don't pay attention to that. I did take it to 9 and it made essentially 930 at the wheels. See right there, 633 torque. This is with very low timing, by the way. And this is 41 pounds of boost, almost 41.5. So we just upped the boost to 45 pounds. And we kept everything the same, timing, everything is the same. The fuel looks really nice and flat, so we're gonna hit it again and see what it does. Alright guys, so we try to increase the boost a little bit more, and it only gained 1 psi, and then we realized that this Wastegate spring pressure is a 21 pound spring, so when you double that you get 42 pounds, and that's pretty much it for it. So it looks like this is how much it's gonna make. I don't got the springs with me. I need to up the spring pressure on the Wastegate to make more than 42 pounds or so. So we increased the Wastegate dude a little bit more just to see if we get at least 1 more pound out of it. But I think this is gonna be the last run that we're gonna do. There's no point of keep on messing with it. It's not gonna make much more than that. So let's see what it makes. Alright, so here's where we're gonna stop it. It's not building any more boost than this, and adding more timing is not really liking it. So this is where we're gonna stop for now. I need to change the Wastegate spring, get a 25 spring pressure in there, and come back. But that's pretty good. It's really hot. It's 102 degrees in here, and it still made 984. So we're so close. So it's a shame that we gotta go back, but everything looked great on the car. It made 44 psi. So the boost is pretty good. We want to really make like 45 or so. And yeah, oil pressure is great. Nothing is leaking. My injector duty is still at 75%. So I still got injectors to go. Fuel pressure is great. 100 psi across the board. High up. So no problems. No, the coolant pressure has no spikes on it, only 7 psi on the coolant. The exhaust manifold pressure is below 40 psi. So the engine is loving this power level, no issues at all there. It just needs a little help from the Wastegate. It's not wanting to boost anymore. Alright guys, unfortunately, looks like that's all she wrote for now. I got springs. I'm gonna swap out those springs on the Wastegate. See if we can get over that 1,000 horsepower mark. She's fighting us on this one, but it's not like anything broke this time. Everything's working amazing. It's holding the PSI, no problems. If you're worried about these head studs failing, they're pretty good. So yeah, she's on her way to making 1,000 without breaking a sweat.